I've felt as though from the very beginning of getting into this, I wanted to connect with people in a way where if we are all connected subconsciously, if there's this thing that Jung calls the collective unconscious that we're all tapped into, why are we being governed by shit that's programmed in that collective space that can't just be purged out, and we can all kind of like figure out a method together to come up with a means to unshit the bed in all of the ways you can imagine that is going on right now. And I didn't know when I started that it would be so necessary, and I could never have imagined that. But I felt an urge to create sort of a well or a reservoir that everyone could draw from in times of need. And so I've dug down and created that well, and I've made sure that the rope is long enough that I can reach it, and the bucket is sturdy enough that it doesn't break, because you can change the city, but you can't change the well. Carl Jung talked about the I Ching and said that in his introduction to Wilhelm's translation of the I Ching, he asked it in an I Ching reading what it felt about him introducing it, or helping introduce it to the English-speaking world. And the primary hexagram was the well, 48, the well. And it thought of itself as a well that people can come to for nourishment. And it has certainly been that for me. I have needed a firm foundation, and my mom died when my daughter, who is now 16, when she was about 1.5, and she's my first child, so it's been some time. But then later I lost my Christianity. I kind of studied my way out of it, and no offense if anyone's Christian. So when I did that, though, it rocked my foundation even worse than when my mom died, because that was kind of like tying me to the universe or whatnot. And I felt like I've needed, with this like ravishing hunger, to figure out how to kind of slip with something, reach something out far enough to kind of touch the space of whatever that is. And just using the intellectual mind obviously doesn't cut it, but during moments of study, I spent over $10,000 on this Logos Bible software stuff, where you could do a Google search engine type thing and all the books that you got. And I got some Sumerian texts and Babylonian texts and stuff from the Nag Hammadi library and all kinds of stuff.